Hello everyone and welcome to PTA 200 Patient Mobility. I wanted to make this video to jump on here and give you a little introduction into the course so you can have a good understanding of what to expect, what you'll be learning, and the best ways to navigate through this Canvas material. So let's get started. I get to teach you one of the most foundational classes, I would say, in the program, which is patient mobility. I get to teach you exactly that, how to get the patient up out of bed and walking or into the wheelchair if that's going to be their mode of transportation. I also get to teach you about hospital settings, ICU specifically. I get to teach you a little bit more about wheelchairs and how to measure and assess them. I also teach you manual resistance, so how to use your body to strength train your patients, along with manual stretching techniques. So it is a jam-packed 8-week course where you will be doing a lot of learning throughout the Canvas course. But not only that, you'll have 3 weekends where we will meet Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for long days, and I will teach you these hand-on skills. So let's talk a little bit more about the Canvas course and how to navigate and get started. So the first place I would start is this video, which you found, so good job. Next place I would start is the page Getting to Know Your Class. This is really just a good outline of everything to expect in the course and how to navigate through it. Then there's 3 other documents that I want you to review before you get started into the course, which would be the syllabus. Make sure you review that and you take the syllabus quiz. And I have 2 schedules for this course. I have one specifically for the lab weekends, and make sure you look at that and you get all 3 lab weekends times and dates down in your calendar. And this will give you a detailed list of what we'll be learning each lab weekend and when your practicals are. Next, I have your lecture schedule. This is very based on all of your homework. So when your homework assignments are due and when they are due. You'll notice that I have the course set up all very similarly for each module. So let's go check it out. You can see that I've started with just an introduction to PTA 200. This is the Getting to Know You page I just talked about. This is also where I have both schedules, your syllabus and your syllabus quiz. As you can see here now, I have your module set up by dates of when the module starts and ends, and then week to week. So each module is set up in weeks. So you'll head through each week at a time. And each week is set up very much the same. So each week you can expect to do a written assignment. This is where I will make you go in the book into each chapter, read the chapter, and pull questions that I've asked you out and turn them into Canvas for points. Next, what you'll always see each module have is a discussion board. This is where I have cases, I have discussion questions where you will answer and then respond to a peer. Written assignments are the ones where you go in the book are always due on Mondays. Your first response to your discussion board where you will answer the question are always due each week on Wednesday. Then your response to the discussion board is due by Friday. Each week you can find what I like to call the key concepts page of the week. And this is where I take the material that we've learned from the book, reading the chapter, and I put it in a nice condensed page of all of the material and information that I found was important for the week. I highly recommend that you review this, if not a couple times per week, and make sure, I clicked out of it, and make sure that you always listen to my recordings and watch any videos that I have in here. So if you can see here at the very top of the page here, you'll always see a little microphone highlighted. That means that's my audio recording for the page. This is where I'll talk you through the page of what I find is important. I'll even give you hints on what will be on written exams. So it's also going to be very important for you to listen to. You'll always hear me say, hint, hint, this will be on a written exam. So make sure that you're reading through these pages each week. I also will have video icons, as you can see here, of an old video camera. Look out for these, because these are going to be actual videos of me doing maybe some type of transfer, or like this video here is of me actually taking vital signs, because that's the first skill that you're going to learn in lab. And then here you can see I have another audio recording. So make sure that you're looking out for my videos and audio recordings as you navigate through each page. And like I said, these key pages are what is going to be most important for the week. So as you can see, as we move throughout the module, each module you can see will have a checklist. This is just a quick breakdown of what you're going to be doing each week and what you have to turn in. I always end with bullet points down here that tell you when your exams are and when your upcoming lab weekends are. As you move through the module and through each week, you'll see that they're set up very much the same. Remember, I said this is a very heavy class, so some weeks I do have to shove in 2 discussion boards. So you can see week 2 you have 2 discussion boards, and you have 2 key concepts pages to review along with a pre-practical assignment. The pre-practical assignment is really just for you to get familiar with your first practical and the skills that I'm going to be having you do your first practical. So all of these are linked videos of me performing each transfer that you'll have to do for your first practical. You'll review each video and then you'll grade me on your practical. This is a great way for you actually to review what you're going to have to do for your first practical, look at the practical to see what I'm expecting, and then you'll get to learn the skill the first weekend. So you can see that each module is set up very similarly. You're going to have definitely where you're going to have to go into the book and pull your own information out of the book. The reason I do this, it's very important that you're reading these chapters because I cannot teach you everything. And not only that, that you're pulling the important information yourself, because research shows this is how you're going to learn the material best. Then you're always going to do a discussion. Make sure you respond to your peers by Friday and you write your original post on Wednesdays. Look out for those extra hidden assignments. Some make you go into Physio U. Some are just pre-lab assignments. And then always make sure you look out for my key concepts page. This is where I'm going to break down important material for the week and give you what to focus on. Also, make sure during those pages, you look out for my audio and video recordings. These are where I'm going to give you hints and tips on what's going to be important to memorize for your exams. Also, I will, in each discussion board at the end of the week, be posting in the discussion what I believe was the right answer to that discussion board case. And each week I will be posting the answers to each homework written assignment. So make sure that you are going back through the modules and checking your discussion board answers and your written homework assignments answers. So when you go to study for the exam, you're studying the correct material. So this is a quick overview of the class. I hope it didn't seem too confusing, but of course, if you have any questions, please, please, please reach out to me.